Hi there, I'm Sarah from Toby Goes Bananas. Welcome back to my channel. I've not filmed anything for a little while, so I thought I'd join in with VLOGSTARS again this month. And this month, Colette and Katie have set 10 would you rather questions. So I've not really looked at these questions and not prepared my answers, so I'm just going to go for it, see what comes out. So, excuse me reading, they're just down here on my laptop. The first question is, would you rather eat healthily or exercise regularly? I'm not brilliant at doing either of these things. I guess if I had time to exercise regularly and that meant that I could eat whatever I wanted, then I would do that. But I don't have time to exercise regularly. And in my experience, even exercise without eating healthily, I still would put weight on. So I guess I would mostly rather eat healthily, with the odd treat in there as well. Anyway, right, question 2. Would you rather have a third eye or a third arm? Interesting. I've been doing a bit of yoga recently, and they talk about the third eye. You have to like put your hands up to your third eye. I reckon I'd go for a third arm though, because I've got 2 eyes that work quite well as it is. I don't really need an extra one, but sometimes 2 arms is not enough. So having a third arm, particularly when you're trying to like hold 2 kids' hands and carry something, I don't know where the third arm would be, but if it was like just underneath here, so you had 2 there, I reckon, yeah, that third arm. Would you rather be poor and work at a job you love, or rich and work at a job you hate? I'm going to be a bit fickle. No, I don't know if that's the right word. I would rather work at a job I hate and be rich. That's maybe not the answer that a lot of people would give, but I reckon if you didn't like your job but it gave you enough money that you could enjoy yourself the rest of the time, rather than loving your job and not having any money to do anything. So, saying that, I'm a teacher when I'm working. I've not been working for 2 years now, and that's not the best paid job in the world. You kind of have to do it for the love of it, but it's reasonably well paid, I suppose. But yeah, given a choice, I would rather not enjoy my job but have loads of money to do nice things with my family. There we go. Would you rather save the life of someone that you're close to, or save the lives of 5 random strangers? If I had to choose, I would have to save the life of somebody that I'm close to. Although I do give blood, so hopefully I save the lives of random strangers all the time. I do that anyway. Would you rather go without the internet or a car for a month? Car, definitely. I don't think I could survive without the internet these days. I use it for everything. I use it like all day. It keeps me sane. Quite often I don't talk to any other adults all day apart from the people who are in my phone and my husband. So yeah, I couldn't manage without the internet. I would struggle without a car. Life would be a bit boring without a car, I guess. I can't get that far on my feet. Oh, there's buses, aren't there? Trains, could use those. So yeah, I would definitely rather live without a car for a month than the internet. Would you rather be a parent or a child? You know what? I think a lot of days I would rather be a child. Being a parent is hard work, especially with little kids. 2 and 4 is hard work. If I could I'd like to be a child if I could choose how old I got to be. So if I could be like 7 or 8, when you don't really have too many worries but everything's still loads of fun, then I would choose to do that. Would you rather be a genius in a world of morons, or a moron in a world of geniuses? I would rather be a genius in a world of morons, I think. Because then you could just decide everything. You'd be the one in charge because you would know more than everybody else. So I'm going to go with that. I'd rather be a genius. Would you rather have the ability to fly or the ability to read people's minds? I think I'd quite like to be able to read people's minds. I tend to think, like, I worry a lot about what other people think about me, and I know I probably shouldn't. And I kind of imagine all these scenarios in my head about what people are thinking, when actually if I could read their minds, then probably all my worries would turn out to not be worth worrying about. Flying would be fun though, but I reckon, yeah, I'd like to read people's minds. Would you rather be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early for everything? I would rather be 20 minutes early for everything. I hate being late, and I get really stressed if we're going to be late for things. It's hard to be on time when you've got small children, and actually we tend to be like, I end up being really early for things because I don't want to be late. Although I think when I was younger and before I had the kids and before I had to get more organised, I did tend to be late a bit for stuff, but generally I like to be early. I like other people to be early too. There's nothing worse than waiting for people when you're supposed to be meeting them. Anyway, the last question then, question 10. Would you rather go forward or back in time? Interesting. I think I'd rather go back in time. I'm really interested in history, and I would go back not like in my own lifetime, but back to like different periods of history to see, like, I would love to see what it was like when my grandma was little. My grandma was born in 1910. She's dead now. She was 94 when she died though, quite old that. But like, how much must things have changed during her lifetime? She died in 2004. Even since then, like, how much has things changed since 2004? It's mental. But it would be interesting to see what life was like then. And then, like, way back, like, when we were discovering, like, Brave New Worlds and all that. Like, how exciting must it have been when people just set sail across the sea and they didn't know what they were going to find. So yeah, I reckon I'd rather go back in time. Who knows what the future's going to hold. And everybody knows that Back to the Future 2, where he goes to the future, is the worst one. So going back is definitely more fun. So there we go. That's the 10 questions. I'm going to be linking up with Colette from We're Going on an Adventure and Katie from What Katie Said. I'll put their links down below as well. So if you enjoyed this, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel Toby Goes Bananas. You can read more about me and life with my boys on my blog tobygoesbananas.co.uk. And thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now. Bye.